cut a hole in the top of the melon to let the molten aluminum in. Another thing you guys asked me to do last video was to poke a bunch of vent holes at the top of the melon to let the air out so I could get a more complete cast of the aluminum. Alright, we're all done carving the holes in the melons and poking the holes in the top, so the first one we're going to try out is the honeydew. Let's get started. Three, two, one, start. Now I know I missed pouring a lot of the aluminum into that melon, but something about watching it just slide right off is extremely satisfying. So we just finished pouring molten aluminum into that honeydew melon over there, and while we're waiting for it to cool, we're gonna melt some more aluminum and then pour it into these cantaloupes. It only took a few minutes to melt down the aluminum, and this time I tried to be a lot more careful and get it inside the melon. I didn't spill a single drop, but it doesn't really matter because no matter how careful you are getting it in, the melon is just gonna spit it right back at you. What? Ah! Everything worked out great, and now it's time to open them up. So I just finished pouring all the aluminum in here, so now let's find out what's inside of all of them. Oh, it cuts through like so easy. All the way around it. Ooh, that is so gross. Nasty. Oh, that worked. Ooh, it worked. It's a hand grenade. That's perfect. Now it's time for the first cantaloupe. I don't know, just a chunk of metal. Like another chunk. That turned out pretty cool, and after a little bit of polishing, they came out looking pretty nice. My favorite one is definitely the one that looks like a hand grenade, and that one came out of the honeydew melon. It didn't stink as bad as the watermelon video, but it definitely was 10 times grosser when I cut it open.